dig into a really fascinating and very Texan industry by taking a close look at the business model of a commercial hog hunting spot, the Independence Ranch.
So, overrun with wild hogs. That phrase right there, that's not just some throwaway line from their website. It's everything. In just 4 words, they've laid out the problem and created their entire marketing hook.
So, the big question is, how do you actually do that? How do you turn a huge ecological mess into a weekend getaway? Well, to figure that out, we're going to follow the complete customer journey, from the moment you think I want to go hunting, all the way to taking your prize home.
Okay, so the adventure doesn't start with muddy boots in a field. Nope, it starts where everything does these days, online. The very first step is picking from a menu of hunting packages they've already put together for you.
And just look at how they structure this. It's definitely not a one-size-fits-all deal, right? You've got your basic 2-day hunt, then you can upgrade to a 3-day package that throws in food and a place to sleep. They've even got packages for stuff like bachelor parties. It's smart, because it gives different people with different budgets a way in.
And this line right here, no hidden charges, that is so important for their pitch. By putting all the prices out there, plain as day, they're building trust from the get-go. It takes away any of that, what's this going to really cost me anxiety. It makes the whole thing feel like a straightforward deal.
All right, so you've booked your trip. Now what? Let's talk about what happens the moment you actually set foot on the ranch, where the idea of the adventure becomes real.
First up, location, location, location. I mean, it is no accident that this ranch is smack dab in the middle of Austin, Houston, and San Antonio. That puts them in a perfect spot to be an easy weekend trip for millions of people. It's a huge strategic plus.
So when you get there, it's not just, here's a gun, good luck. No way. It's super structured. You get settled in, then, boom, straight into a mandatory safety briefing. Then you're at the gun range to sight in your weapon. It shows that safety and having a clear process are a huge part of the product itself.
And they don't stop there with the safety stuff. On top of their own orientation, they actually encourage you to get a state-certified course, which, is pretty smart. It helps manage their own risk while sending a clear message that they're all about doing this responsibly.
And get this isn't some rough and tumble, sleep on the ground kind of place. They're selling comfort right alongside the adventure. I mean, lazy boy recliners, big screen TVs, pool tables. It's like a sports lounge that just happens to be in the middle of a hunting ranch. That comfy home base is a key part of the whole package.
Okay, we've talked planning, we've talked arrival, now let's get to the main event, the absolute core of the experience, the hunt itself. And just like with their pricing, they give you options here, too. It's kind of like choosing a difficulty setting. You can go all high-tech and do some night hunting, or you can go old school with the traditional walk-and-stalk method. By offering different styles, they open the door to way more people with different tastes and skill levels.
Okay, you have to appreciate the marketing genius here. Listen to this. The honey hole. That's not just a description, that's storytelling. They're creating a legend, a myth around this one spot on the ranch. It turns a simple hunt into a genuine quest for a monster hog.
And then you get this word, unlimited. Honestly, this might be the most powerful piece of marketing they have. Think about it. It promises total action, 0 limits. You, the customer, feel like you're getting an incredible deal, no matter what happens, because the possibility is always there.
But wait, the experience isn't over just because the hunt is. Oh no. In a way, a whole other part of the business is just getting started.
So what they've done is basically created a one-stop shop. They don't just help you hunt the hog. They'll turn it into sausages, tamales, you name it. It's a perfect add-on service. It makes them more money, and it's super convenient for the customer, who gets to take home ready-to-eat food. And this little detail right here, it says a lot. Airline-approved coolers. What does that tell you? It tells you they're thinking bigger than just Texas. They're set up for people to fly in from all over the country. That little detail totally blows their potential market wide open.
Okay, so we've seen all the individual pieces of the puzzle. Let's step back for a second and look at the whole picture. What kind of business does this all add up to?
You see, they're not really just selling a hog hunt. They're selling an experience, a complete no-fuss adventure package. And it's really built on 3 main things. You've got the raw thrill of the hunt, then all the high-quality services wrapped around it, and finally, just how easy and convenient they make the whole thing.
So when it comes down to it, what we're really looking at is a pretty clever story of entrepreneurship. They took a huge, well-known regional problem, these invasive wild hogs, and they didn't just find a solution, they turned it into a profitable, full-service adventure business.
And that really leaves us with one final big question to chew on. When you mix this kind of adventure with this kind of business, who's the real winner? Is it the hunter getting the thrill, the business making a profit, or somehow is it the ecosystem? It really makes you think about where the value truly lies in a setup like this.